Hello and happy Friday. I am just doing a short video today to introduce a song that I'm very sad we're not going to be able to listen to in class, and to kind of go over the map activity, which is your DL work for today. So as you saw from the Mesopotamia Who's Who, we have officially started Mesopotamia. And we'll learn obviously more about it, but basically Mesopotamia is considered the world's first civilization. It is where written language was invented, had a lot of innovations, a lot of first set of laws written down, just a lot of firsts in Mesopotamia. So I'm going to share screen because you guys need, look, when I do that, I kind of look like the Joker. Anyway, I'm sorry. Screen sharing. Okay, I'm trying to do this. Share. Okay, perfect. So, ancient Mesopotamia, what we are starting, and that is their written language. So here is the song I want you to watch and listen to. It's thebomb.com, thebomb.com. Remember how I said I was going to ruin all songs for you? Here you go. Here's the first one. Okay, let's have some sound. I love how this computer's not working. Look, it's just like normal class. I have horrible computers. Why is there no sound?
Hey, I got a new lesson for you about ancient Mesopotamia. The Euphrates River and the Tigris River form the cradle of civilization. Akkadians long ago conquered Sumer, took control. Sargon led his armies in their chariots. They roamed by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Persian Gulfs where they found ancient ruins underground. Archaeologists did lots of excavation down by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, both the Euphrates River and the Tigris River used to flood, bringing lots of fertile mud. But the problem was that water washed away the crops. Dams and levees made it stop. When it was dry, they'd irrigate. Fighting over water led to war between the city-states. Cuneiform is ancient writing that tells us Sumer city-states were always fighting. They were the first civilization in Mesopotamia. Then came the Akkadians who started empire mania. Akkadians long ago conquered Sumer, took control. Sargon led his armies in their chariots. They roamed by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, near the Persian Gulfs where they found ancient ruins underground. Archaeologists did lots of excavation down by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River. King Sargon got real old, told his sons to take the throne, but the huge Akkadian empire would fall out of their control. Then came Hammurabi, who would take full command. Hammurabi was the king of the Babylonians, man. Babylonia was the land where they told you obey Hammurabi's code, praise Hammurabi's code, break Hammurabi's code, and you'll be saying, oh no. Akkadians long ago conquered Sumer, took control. Sargon led his armies in their chariots. They roamed by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, near the Persian Gulfs where they found ancient ruins underground. Archaeologists did lots of excavation down by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River. Babylonians built roads, they traded grain for gold. They kept themselves united under Hammurabi's code. Hammurabi's code, Hammurabi's code, Hammurabi's code, Hammurabi's code, which was a bunch of laws they believed it had no flaws. They obeyed it just because they thought Hammurabi was chosen by the gods. Oh, chosen by the gods. Oh! Akkadians long ago, conquered Sumer took control. Sargon led his armies in their chariots, they rode by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River. Near the Persian Gulf where they found ancient ruins underground. Archaeologists did lots of excavation down by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River. Mesopotamia.
Okay, is that not thebomb.com? Huh? Is that not thebomb.com? So I know a lot of things they talked about Hammurabi's laws. We don't know a lot about. We will obviously learn. So this was the who's who. It was what you should have done yesterday. Looks like this. Hopefully no one's like, what? What is this? Because you were supposed to do it yesterday. And these are the videos that you are to watch today. There's 3, each of them 10 minutes long. So it talks about how they went from nomads, which, what's a nomad? Anyone remember? What, Miss Morris? Of course we remember. Oh, that's right. Nomads are people who have no permanent home. They walk from place to place to place. Mesopotamia, again, first civilization. So it kind of talks about how they went from nomads to becoming farmers, growing their own crops, domesticating animals, and eventually building this huge civilization. And then this one talks about the development of writing, which again happened during Mesopotamia. And then talking about how they traded, transportation, things like that. So that was your DL work for on Thursday, which is now, but if you're watching this, it's probably Friday. So anyway, should be done. Who's who should be done? 3 videos should be done. You should be either emailing me or texting me your answers. If you notice, I've been putting in the work right away. So I put in missing work this morning. People are like, Miss Moss, why is it missing? Because you didn't turn it in. So I'm gonna be on top of that. So Mesopotamia is considered one of the river civilizations. We talked about it before. Egypt along the Nile River is one. The Indus Valley is along the Indus River, I believe. China is along the Yellow River. And then we are talking about Mesopotamia, which it's called the Fertile Crescent because there's technically 2 rivers. There's the Euphrates River and the Tigris River. And so the rivers made the soil fertile, which allowed them to, fertile means it's really good for growing crops. So that is why it's called the Fertile Crescent, because it was between those 2 rivers. Here's another picture. Again, here is Egypt, here's Mesopotamia, here's Indus Valley, and then here is China. And again, it's called the Fertile Crescent because it's between these 2 rivers. There is the Tigris River right here, and then there's the Euphrates River right here. And on either side of the rivers, again, it makes very fertile soil, which means it's very, very good for growing crops and using water for other things. So, interesting. All right. And this is what it looked like around 2500 BC. And then notice on the little inset map up here, it tells you what area we're looking at in comparison to the world. And so today, Mesopotamia does not exist. You cannot get on an airplane and be like, airplane fella, take me to Mesopotamia. They're not gonna know what you're talking about. It's technically in the areas of Iraq, Baghdad, a little bit of Iran, and a little bit of Syria. So if you look where my arrow is, it's gonna be in this area right here. A little bit of Turkey too, I believe. So right in here is where Mesopotamia would be modern day. But again, you can't buy a bus ticket or a plane ticket to Mesopotamia. They'll have no idea what you're talking about. But you'll see on our map, current map here, here's the Euphrates and the Tigris River. And again, one more map, Turkey, Syria, Iraq. So this is just where it would be in modern day. So if you went to Iran, Iraq, Syria, Turkey, so when archaeologists are trying to find artifacts from the Mesopotamian civilization, these are the countries they're going to be digging at. This is where they're going to go. So that gets us to today's assignment, or Friday's assignment, and that is the Mesopotamia map. Wicka, wicka, whoop, whoop. I know you're so excited. Ah! So I've said this before, geography is an important thing. So at the beginning of each civilization, we'll be doing a map that will just tell us the important geographical features, which we're going to talk about. The reason the river civilizations are called that is because the rivers were a major importance in how their civilization ran, what was important, things like that. So follow the directions. Remember, spelling and neatness count. Label everything before coloring and check off, okay? I type them out step by step for a reason, so you can check them off. Check, check, check. All right, so again, step by step. Number one, add a compass rode with cardinal and intermediate directions. That means it's north, south, east, and west, northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. Have all 8. Label the following bodies of water in black, not black marker. No black marker, black colored pencil. And then you're going to color them blue. 3 is, again, label in black and then color. So you're going to label these right here, 9 through 15, you're going to label them in black. The mountains, you're going to color brown, and the deserts, you're going to color yellow. All words are in capital letters. So these ones, number 9, number 10, and number 12, that are in all capital, you need to write them all capital on your map. If it's just like, for example, Tigris River, the T is going to be capitalized, the R is going to be capitalized. What's next? Oh, okay. Red dots for Sumerian cities, purple dots for Babylonian and Assyrian cities. Label the following in black: Mesopotamia, Sumer, Assyria. Label the Fertile Crescent using black. You can go back to this video, rewind it, and look at the maps that I was showing you. That, if you'll notice, let me go back. Right here, this green is considered the Fertile Crescent. All along this purple as well. This is all considered Fertile Crescent. So you can use this to color your map. Label Fertile Crescent, put a title, put your name, create a key, please do a key is so important. And then this is what your Mesopotamia map looks like. This is what your key could look like. I'm not going to show you the whole map because you guys are like, oh, look, I can pause it and copy it. So this is what my key looks like. So I said green equals Fertile Crescent, blue equals water, yellow equals desert, brown equals mountains, red dot is Sumerian cities, purple is early civilization cities. So that's what is my maps looking like. So really quickly, there you go. All right. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, reach out to me, text me, call me. As you can see, I'm at school. We're here every day. So Friday is, hopefully I'll see you on Zoom. All right, I will talk to you soon. Deuces, have a good day, make good choices, be good people. That was weird. All right.